everyone, welcome to our podcast. So today we are discussing a topic that affects many young Malaysians and play a major role in shaping their futures, income inequality and its impact on education. So my name is Amira Natasha.
Hi, I'm Hasnita.
And I'm Tasha. Joining us today are Arif, Richmond, and Kairizal. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Hi, I'm Arif, and thank you guys for inviting me today.
Glad to join.
Okay, now let's start with a simple question. Why is education such an important topic when discussing income inequality?
Because education can change a person's future, it helps people gain skills, get better jobs, and improve their quality of life. But not everyone has the same opportunities. Students from lower income families often face more challenges when pursuing higher education.
So, even though education is available to many people today, access to quality education is not always equal, especially for students from lower income families, isn't it?
Exactly.
Has access to higher education improved in Malaysia?
Yes, it has. There are more universities, college, and TVET institutions now. Financial aid options have also expanded, so more students are able to continue their studies.
That sounds like positive progress. However, if access to education has improved, where does income inequality still come into the picture?
The difference is in the opportunities available. Students from higher income families often have more choices, such as private universities or studying abroad. Students from B40 families usually have to focus on more affordable options.
Kairizal, what roles do scholarships and financial aid play in helping students overcome these financial barriers and continue their education?
Are very important roles. Financial aid helps a student cover tuition fee and living expenses. Program like PTPTN and various scholarships give a student a chance to continue study even when their families cannot fully support them financially.
Do these programs completely remove the problem?
Not completely. They have a lot, but some students still struggle with costs like accommodation, transportation, and daily expenses.
Speaking of financial challenges, let's talk about tuition affordability. How significant is this issue for students today?
It's a major issue. Public universities are generally affordable, but students still have many other expenses. Private university can be much more expensive, especially for the professional courses like medicine.
Oh, so that means financial barriers can influence any courses a student choose?
Definitely, some students may have the ability to pursue a certain careers but cannot afford the cost involved.
Arif, what are some effects of income inequality on education?
Well, that's actually a great question to ask, Tasha. So, the effects of income inequality on education is unequal access to opportunities. So, students from wealthier families, they often have better access to learning opportunities, tutoring, and technology. Most of them have a lot of devices. They have iPad, they have laptop, complete. Meanwhile, students from lower income usually they face a lot of difficulties and sometimes they're required to work part-time in order to support themselves on studying.
Does that affect academic performance?
Yes, it does affect their academic performance because students have to worry about their finances. It can affect their focus and also their academic results.
Besides financial difficulties, what other challenges do students from low income backgrounds face?
Beside money, there are other challenges, which is the digital divide. So not all students have a reliable internet access, laptops, and even learning resources. Another issue is geographical inequality. Students who comes from a rural area may have a little of access in education rather than students who actually live in an urban area.
So, the challenges go beyond tuition fees alone.
Exactly, Tasha. It's about access to resources and opportunities as a whole.
So, based on your research finding, what practical measure can be taken to reduce educational inequalities and support students from lower income families?
So first, increase financial aid and scholarship opportunities for students for lower income families.
Second, improve access to digital learning resources such as affordable internet and devices.
And third, continue improving educational facilities and support services in rural areas.
Oh, those seems like practical steps that could help many students.
Before we end, what's the main takeaway from your research?
Although Malaysia has made progress in expanding access to education, income inequality still affects many students' opportunities.
Financial support and equal access to resources are important in helping a student success.
And yeah, by reducing these barriers, we can create an inclusive education system where every student have a fair chance to reach their full potential.
So, thank you everyone for sharing your valuable insight and perspective on this issue.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning in.
See you in the next episode.
Bye everyone.